on to our next story. And I said it's like a legal themed show because this story is concerning the laws of privacy in Dubai and the fact that taking photos of someone in a public or private place and distributing that online could land you in jail. Now think of how often that could happen. You know, like influencers in the wild, when you take a video of someone.
Yeah.
People take videos, they distribute it to the famous Instagram page. That's illegal. So we know privacy laws are strict in Dubai, stricter than some in the world. And we're thankful for that because of the situations it can save. But how well do you actually really know the law? So to remind the public of the rules and punishments, the UAE Public Prosecution released a graphic highlighting the strict privacy laws in the UAE and how the people found to be infringing these laws, you could see a prison sentence of no less than 6 months and fines ranging between 150k and 500k.
Now, if you use an information network to infringe on someone's privacy and cost any of the following content in line, you can face those punishments starting with 1. Eavesdropping or recording or transferring broadcasting or divulgence of talks, communications, or audio or visual material.
So to just like take that down to our level, that could mean a WhatsApp audio. So if you have a WhatsApp audio from a person describing a situation and you decide to publish that online, now publishing could mean sharing that to your Instagram stories. So if you have like an audio full of tea and you're like, this is good for my Instagram following, that's against the law. So is taking photos of others at public or private places and distributing those online. Potentially, if you see someone in public, you take their photo and you decide to distribute that, that could land you in jail. We see celebrities come here all the time, and they come here for a reason, that their privacy is protected. Yes, some photos make the Daily Mail, but in some cases I believe that that's actually been a planned, you know, like they'll be like, hey, photographers, I'm at this beach. Like, usually any of those photos from Dubai, they're always planned.
Okay. Yes. I mean, you hear rumors, right?
Because you don't have photographers lurking in bushes in Dubai. It's in the States, it's in the UK, and it's a gross tactic to infringe on someone's privacy. Doesn't happen in the UAE. And if we as a public choose to do it, that could land us in jail.
Okay, now that's clear. And of course, the publication of news, electronic photos, photographs, scenes, comments, data, or information, even if real and true, in order to cause harm to a person.
So yeah, that's of course protecting rights again, especially if you're going to cause harm to a person or their family. And taking photos of wounded, the dead, or victims of accidents or disasters, and the transfer of that information to a publication without the permit or consent from the concerned party. I mean, to us, it's an obvious one, right?
Yeah.
Don't take photos of the wounded or dead. It's an entirely insensitive thing to do. But we did see a case a year ago when we had that horrific and tragic death in Sharjah. People did exactly that, and there was photos online of a woman deceased going around. So this is worth noting that in that case, you're also liable for prison and or a fine of up to 500,000 dirham.
Exactly. I mean, we're staying in this country. We should respect each other, the community, and the laws of the country. And what you would not want done to you, you should not do to others. Like, you would not want a picture or a video of you circulating online. Hence, I mean, I would refrain from doing it to anyone you see, even if they're doing the most embarrassing thing in the world, like you see on influencers in the wild.
Yeah. Influencers in the wild. And then we have that, if we had Instagram cut for a little bit, but we were talking about the Netflix show, The Most Hated Man on the Internet, which is the worst possible scenario for publishing people's photos online. So this is taking people in a truly private state and publishing it for the world to see. People's lives were ruined.
Out of spite.
Or just out of like this guy who just wanted to grow his ego.
Yeah. There was hacking involved. There was like just malicious intent. Yeah.
So we are safe here. Not only are we safe when we close our doors at night, but we're also safe in terms of our privacy being protected. But it's because the laws are so strict. And it's because the fines are so real. So that is from the UAE Public Prosecution. And if you want to get the latest on that directly from them, you can just go to UAEPP on Instagram and you'll find that photo there.
UAEPP. Yep.
Yep.